Yeah, not physically, of course, but not physically. Yeah. So the match, the match has
Okay, so
begun.
here comes the draft. Any guesses for the first ban?
Probably it might be Diggy, as far as I've seen from yesterday's matches, and as far as my analysis goes, Diggy is a very open hero to be banned, because Diggy's ulti can be irritating at times, flopping, being a
Okay,
big
there's
flop to all the
Kimi. So
CCs. But there's a Kimi ban,
Sinner is
so
Kimi, has Kimi dominated in the last matches?
Yes.
Okay, so there comes a tradition again. The one who dominates
mhm.
is the one in the ban list of the other match.
Okay, so which shows both the teams. I mean, which shows this team. I don't know which this team is. The blue team. What's their name again?
SFX.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
sorry,
no, the
sorry.
red team
Demon
is
No, no,
Slayers.
SFX.
That's
the blue team
Demon
is
Slayers.
Demon
Yeah.
Demon
Slayers.
So
Slayers.
Demon Slayers have done their homeworks. Hmm.
No,
And now
actually
there's a
they are
Digiben.
watching. Actually,
Yeah,
they were
yeah. Hmm.
they were watching last match and they saw that which hero is
Mm-hmm.
dominating today. So they just
Yeah.
banning on the some teams ban on that purpose. There's always a tradition going on that whenever any hero dominates the match, then on the other match he's on the ban list.
Okay. So that's a very good ban coming out from both the teams. As Digi has been banned, Atlas and Kufra would have given a lot of CC, given a lot of trouble with their CCs. So both the heroes are banned, which is a very legit ban from both the teams.
So there
So
comes the first pick Xbox. No
interesting first
MM,
pick.
no.
It will be it will be Xborg. If it will be Xborg, it will be a very interesting first pick. So let's
Actually, they
see
have
what the
shown
first pick will
Xbox.
be.
Xbox is in meta, so they have to pick my Xbox now. There is Carry
Mm-hmm.
open, there's Claude open, there's Granger open, there's Bruno. So yes, I
So
think
Xborg is
Xbox as a
open.
first pick.
Which two heroes do you think they might go for first? I say Selena would be a good choice, because there's no Digi
Yeah,
now.
maybe probably since Selena is open.
Claude,
But
of
yes,
course. Claude is
as
one of the biggest
as I was
carries. Yeah.
yes, I was saying about this that Claude is open, Carry is open, MM are
Mm-hmm,
all
mm-hmm.
open. So Xbox as first pick is somewhat unusual. But
Yeah,
yes, I
yeah.
think Xbox would be the main carry for them. Who knows? So yes, I think they picked up Xbox because they don't
See,
want to get
like I
any
said,
weaknesses. So they'll come to
Selena
Selena.
has been picked, because Digi has been banned, and there will be no counter to Selena's unless they pick a Lolita to counter Selena. So
Maybe they can,
let's
but
see.
currently we are seeing a Hilda here.
Will it be a Hilda? Will Hilda be locked? I mean, will Hilda be picked? Do you think Hilda
No, no,
is a serious
they are
pick, or
just
is it a
showing it.
troll?
They are just showing it. I know they are deciding what to pick.
So Kacha as a babysitter, I suppose, and
Yeah.
Akai.
So yes, as expected, Deku is a tank player. So I
Mm-hmm,
was
mm-hmm.
expecting a Gatot Kaka from him, but they are going for Akai just because there's Claude, there's Selena. That's why they picked up Akai to
So it
keep
would be very
them
interesting
away.
if we could see a Layla in this level of gameplay, level of tournament, level of league.
Yeah,
If we could come to see a Layla,
Layla
it
is
will be interesting.
there comes the Sylvana, a proper. It should be already in the third ban list, but they picked Sylvana early
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
because they
mm-hmm.
don't want Sylvana to get banned. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Major should be one to be facing the ban now. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
Sicilian or Fast. Okay, they don't want them to pick carry.
So carry
So
is banned,
now
which
they
means the last two picks will be probably heavy tanks.
yes. Imaginer would be playing Granger as always
Mm-hmm.
since there is no Lolita yet. But I think Imaginer may go with Granger
I'd love
because he
to
has
see
played
some.
Granger in the tourney many times.
I'd love to see some Uranus here if they are gonna go for Uranus. But no, if they go for Uranus, there'll be one too many offlaners. So
Okay,
they're
there
gonna go
comes
for
the
Leomord.
second off laner, Leo
Mm-hmm.
Mod. The
So
surprising thing here is that Strip Fox hasn't even picked a single tank yet.
yeah, we might see a Grok from SFX. That's my prediction. That's my guess. We might see a Grok from
Most
SFX.
probably. Or maybe Tigreal.
Yeah, Tigreal is also a valid tank.
Oh, so
So
they
it's
are
a
going with
Lunox
the MM.
and Hellcurt. How could we forget Hellcurt? The gang breaker, the
Still
one who brings Nide. Close your eyes and someone is dead.
tremble.
So
Actually,
it's gonna be,
since since there is the ban of carry, the ban and Claude has already been taken, so they won't be going with Granger because there's Sylvana, there's
yeah, yeah.
Gatot, and there's Selena. That's why they
Mhm,
have
mhm,
dropped the idea of picking the MM.
mhm, mhm.
And I think the Demon Slayers are having something in their mind, some an out of box strategy. Who
Mhm,
knows?
mhm.
And there are
So,
two purifies for
mhm.
Akai. Three actually, three purifies for the Akai.
So we might be seeing some very early gang gameplays from Team Demon Slayer, and also and on the other side from Team SFX, which it might be a very calm, slow-paced game
Actually,
as
Team
they have
SFX has a
MM.
full late game roster except Selena and Silvana.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
on the
yeah,
other
exactly.
side, this
They have
Demon
full
Slayers
early
have
game.
Lunox. Yes, they have full
Hmm.
early game. They have Lunox, and then they have Xbox, which can melt
Hellcurt,
enemy in the early game. Hellcut, which after one or two item is off. And there's Kaja,
yeah.
who can pick up any hero they want.
Hmm, hmm. Once he gets his
And then
ulti.
yeah, and then there is Akai to babysit everyone.
Hmm. So the battle begins between Demon Slayer and Team SFX. Team SFX on the red side and Team Demon Slayer on the blue side. Demon Slayer all going towards mid, while Hellcurt and Kacha is on the red side, red buff side, trying to secure the red buff, whereas Selena and Claude is trying to confirm the blue buff. Claude supporting Selena, making sure Selena gets the buff, while Lunox and Akai is clearing the wave. Gatot Kacha trying to defend the lane, but
Okay,
that will be
Selena is
all.
not taking the buff. The Claude would be playing hyper carry here. He would be taking all the
Okay,
buffs and jungle items
okay.
in their jungle.
Mm-hmm. So they might go for
And they,
invasion right now. They might go for
yes,
invasion
they
with
are
the
going
Selena's
for the
arrow. Say,
invade.
will it connect? No, it doesn't connect. So I don't think they will push any further. But there is no follow up from Team Demon Slayer. So there might be a gang. There is a gang. Will Lunox die now? Will Lunox die? Will Claude connect?
Yes,
Will Claude?
this
Yes,
is the
Claude does
death
kill
for
Lunox.
Luna.
And will Katot Kacha die now? Will Katot Kacha die? Since Xbox has rotated, but Leon Mord is here. Akai has also jumps in now. Everyone is backed off, and that's it for the gang, I guess. I guess everyone is back
Xbox,
to safety.
yeah,
So
Xbox is
the
trying
gang
to
is just
melt,
gonna
but
end.
yeah,
The gang
Xbox
is just
tried to
gonna
melt.
end with Team Demon Slayer having the disadvantage. Yeah. So,
On the other
uh,
side, the Demon Slayers
mhm,
just botched up their first move, and they should have
mhm,
taken the
mhm,
buff early.
mhm. But
They got a bit late.
the good thing is the buff is still with Lunox. But as we can see, there's a
Yes,
trap. Oh, so there's a Selena's trap in the mid bush, mid right bush. So they have vision over there. Claude trying to steal the Pokemon or whatever it is. So he already stole it,
it's
knowing that
Litho
the
Wanderer.
thief he is. Yeah,
Yes, it is Litho Wanderer.
yeah. So in we usually call it Pokemon. So I know it by that term. Okay, okay.
No, actually, the
So there
official
might be
name
a
of that
gang here.
thing is Litho Wanderer. Yes, we can
Okay.
expect a
Uh-huh.
gang here. And
There
Sylvana is
might be a
doing
gank
the
here,
off
but no.
lane.
They are rotating all the way up to Leomord. Is Leomord in danger? Will Leomord be caught off? No, but they are cutting off the lane, making sure Leomord stays in the tower, securing the perimeters. Will Team SFX follow up? Will they rotate? They are all rotating. Will there be any action? Will we see any action right now?
Yes, there should be an
Yes,
action
Kacha
because
already has
yes,
an
Leo
ulti,
Mod is
catches off
stuck up,
Leomord.
and I
Leomord
think
is
they won
dead
it.
with a beautiful positioning from Hellcut, and that finishes off the game. Will Kacha decides to go in, but will there be any casualties? No. So the tower is gonna go down anyhow.
Okay, there was a
Beautiful
nice
ulti
initiate
from
by
Katot
Selena.
Kacha, but
I think
Kacha
Gatot
will have to
Kacha
die.
has
Katot Kacha will have to
jumped
die, I
to his
guess.
doom
Yeah,
itself.
Katot Kacha dies. Yeah. Actually, that was, in my opinion, I think it was a little wrong move. It was a bit wrong move
Yes,
from Katot
seriously,
Kacha to jump
he
in as there was no
jumped
backup.
into his own doom itself. It was not
Yeah.
necessary to jump. but I think
Mm-hmm.
Gatotaka does the wrong move.
So with that, Team Demon Slayer secures the first turtle and takes down the top turret. Now they are gonna decide whether to go for the mid turret, but the team SFX, they have all rotated back to the mid. Will they try to commit? Will they commit to take the turret? No. So they have left their decision to take down the turret. So they are gonna go for the buff again, trying to give Lunox a buff. So we can see an early Raptor machete being completed on Helkert.
And to be honest, I would point out that Demon Slayer is having an excellent sense of laning, but on the other side,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Team Strict Fox are not doing that well in the laning. They have lost their all three
So
initial towers.
Sylvana, the darkness, Helkert has given the darkness on, and Sylvana is dead with the help of Helkert's poison
Okay,
sting,
I think Kaja
poison
would be
sting.
dead.
Kacha is also dead. Selina's arrow doesn't connect, so that's still gonna be a no-no for Team SFX.
On
Whereas in
the
the top
other
lane,
side,
Team
on
Demon
the
Slayer
top
takes the
lane,
turret. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
The turret is
So that's
down.
what I was telling. SFX haven't done their job up on the pushing yet. No tower
Mm-hmm,
for
mm-hmm.
SFX, but on the other side, Demon Slayers have already took 4 towers,
Yeah,
and
the
it's just
mid
four
turret also
minutes.
goes down. So at the deficit for SFX is just climbing up. The game is going further and further from away from their hands.
They are trying to farm Claude as fast as possible, but I think
Mm-hmm.
it's not happening. On the other side, Hellcat is being farmed, that Xbog is being farmed, and Akai is babysitting Lunox. So I think
Mm-hmm.
Team Demon Slayer a better combination and hero roster as compared to Team SFX. Team SFX are losing their coordination in the mid game. They don't know where they are going. Leomord is off laning. Selena is going solo. Sylvana is playing off
Mm-hmm.
lane, but Gatot Kaka is with the Claude. So I think they should have
So
kept
that's
a check on Turtle as well. But Turtle goes with the
yeah.
Demon
Second
Slayer.
turtle is also down. Yeah. So this time, Team SFX doesn't want to freely give away the second turret, so they come to defend and they successfully defend it. They're gonna secure the red buff. Claude taking the red buff.
No, actually, the farm difference is still seen. They are trying to make Claude farm as
Yeah,
fast
yeah.
as possible, but since they aren't securing any kills, and on the other side, the farm difference is around 6k. This is gonna be
Mm-hmm.
very much a problematic for Team SFX in the late game.
Mm-hmm.
Again, there comes a
So
tremble.
Sylvana is safe for now with Claude intervening in the gank.
I think Kaja kind of messed up there
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
because
Yes, he botched this move. Maybe somebody got something wrong.
he pulled
So we
Sylvana
can see
away
and
That was
from
we
Hellcut's
can see
team.
a gank in the mid lane right now. Will Xbox die? No, Xbox survives. Kacha charging up his second skill, but doesn't decides to just fall back. Meanwhile, the bottom
okay.
turret is down. So Sinner, what do you say? Do you think there will be a comeback from Team SFX?
There is a possibility
Yes,
if they
you never
protect the
know.
Claude and get him farmed
Mm-hmm.
well.
Okay, I think there goes.
And there's a
Okay, Lunox
beautiful ulti from
has just
Sylvana.
saved
Beautiful
up
ulti from Sylvana. Leomord with the ulti. Will Akai die? No, Akai survives. Lunox, will he survive? Will she survive? She kills Katot Kacha. Gets a
Lunox with a
double kill.
triple kill. Is there a
Triple kill.
chance
Will
of the
there be a
maniac?
maniac? Will there be a maniac? Xbox taking the
Yes, there
turret. Will there
would
be a
be a
maniac? Yes, there
maniac.
will be a maniac here. But no,
Okay,
Kacha's no Cloud survives all thanks to his second skill.
so here goes the
So
game out
sadly,
of SFX.
yeah,
There's
sadly no
a very
maniac.
difficult. There is very no. There is very faint chances for SFX now to get back into the game because
Mhm, mhm.
since Demon Slayers have done their part very well, they're pushed. It's just 7 minutes in the game,
The sun
precisely
connects
8 minutes,
on
and now
Xborg. Mhm.
yes, Xbox is
Xborg is
trying to,
probably dead now.
but that's a fair trade. They got the turtle, I
Mhm.
think. So I think that's a fair trade at all. Xbox was engaging so that his team would be farming as fast. They have took
Mm-hmm.
enemy jungle as well. Now SFX is lagging on the farm by 10k. The farm difference is increasing minute by minute, and it's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
troubling SFX in the late game. So what do you
So
think that
it all comes
is
down to
was
defending.
Akai a useless pick or something? Because Akai
Of
isn't that
of
useful.
course not. Of course not. If you did notice, Akai is not using ulti to engage, but he's using ulti as a disengage. When the enemies are
Yes,
coming, when the stuns are on him, he just takes all the stuns and he just like it's a sort of purify. So he is disengaging. His ulti is a gang breaker actually.
seriously, Akai,
Mm.
to be honest, Akai is not doing, not engaging. He's just disengaging enemy, keeping them away from
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. That's what.
from any damage, and that's why actually Deku is a tank player itself. So, and on
Mm-hmm.
the other side, Panthera, a carry player. So I think he's going good with the Claude, but actually there is some less follow up with his team. So I think his
Mm-hmm.
Claude isn't getting enough farm as he should be.
There's already almost 2k difference between the highest farmer from Team SFX and Team Demon Slayer, so it's gonna be a very big problem for Team SFX if they don't defend, if they like unsuccessfully defend their turrets. So it all comes down to how good you defend your inhibitor turrets. Will it be good defending and an epic comeback, or will it be a doom for Team SFX?
So
Wait,
Demon
let's
Slayers
wait
aren't
to watch
taking
out.
any chances for the
Mm-hmm.
wipeout or something. They are just playing the normal game. They have took the first
Mm-hmm.
Lord, the normal Lord,
So the Lord
and
is
I
already
think
down with no
this
contesting
will
from Team
provide them,
SFX.
yes, this will provide them an enhanced coverage over the turrets.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And SFX are waiting for Team Demon Slayers to do the mistake they are waiting for, the mistake for the wipeout.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there should be a
Actually,
proper game. We gonna see a proper high voltage gank in the bot lane maybe.
actually, SFX is playing a very safe game right now. They are all about staying within your turret perimeters, making sure the enemy does a mistake, make them pay for it, and with that come bring a comeback. And
There,
there's a pause
there
request
comes a request for the pause.
mhm, from Team Demon Slayer. So, my bro, Night Prowler, right?
Yeah.
So, my bro, Night Prowler, what do you think? Who will win this game?
As per the current situation, I think the game should be won by Team Demon Slayers because they have done the
Mm-hmm.
great job in pushing turrets.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side, the chances for the Team SFX are being fainted as far as the turrets were being blown. So
Mm-hmm.
as
With
one turret falls, their chances are being reduced drastically.
mm-hmm. With every passing minute, Team SFX is losing the game further and further away from their hands. So, like I've said, it all comes down to how good they defend the Lord. As we can see, Claude already has enough farm to clear the minion wave easily and also take down few of the squishy heroes from Team Demon Slayer if they provided they do a good gank. Provided Kacha does a brilliant jump and Sylvana follows up with a beautiful ulti on some of the core carries from Demon Slayer. And if that is followed up by Claude, then there could be a good turnaround in this game, or else it's a no-no for Team SFX right now, as per the current situation is.
Yes, actually.
Hmm.
So are we done with the pause or game? We are gonna still
No,
do
it
it.
will be 2 minutes
Mm-hmm.
according to the rule.
So, Sinner,
Okay. So
Yeah.
quite an interesting fact for our viewers out there. Sinner. If you don't know Sinner is a guy who was a very active player in AOV but came back to Mobile Legends. So, Sinner, how is your experience right now in Mobile Legends?
It's all right, man. I mean, not too good, not too bad, but better than before, definitely.
hmm Yeah.
Okay, so here
So
comes
the
the
Lord has
Lord, the
already
normal Lord.
already reached the inhibitor turret. There's a Kadat Kachak ulti on there in on Kacha. The arrow doesn't connect. Claude trying to clear off the minions.
Okay, the Lord
I don't
God
know
of
why.
the Purify.
I don't know why whenever I'm going to say Hellcat, I tend to say Miraka. So the game is over for SFX.
Actually,
What
Sinner
an early
had
game
that.
that was.
Yes, actually, Sinner had the dialogue for Miraka that never trust Miraka in dark.
Mm-hmm.
But looks like it worked for the
It
Imaginer
worked
also.
Imaginer,
for Imaginer
Imaginer
too.
as well. I was expecting him to play Granger, but today he just turned the table around with the Hellcat as well, and